Hey, I got one on. Son, it's not as big as yours. Not as big as yours, but it's a chatterbait fish. Hey, folks. Hey, we're fishing with some special guys right here. Whoa, son, that's a nice one. But that's a chatterbait fish. These are my boys from Maryland, our Maryland connection. Okay, and this is a nice big 3 or 4 pound bass, but that's only half the size of the one that Spike just caught. Okay, this is Spike Austin and his father, Mike Austin. And we are talking about some guys from Maryland that we had a great spot, a great place to fish and hunt. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Doing great.
And so that's a decent bass. But to tell you, the one that you caught it on the frog.
That's a black frog. It was a nice one.
Now, what were you doing to catch that big one? He caught an 8 pound bass, a big giant one. This is fair. That's a decent one. But
Yeah,
the one he had was
day.
8 pounds. I to put it on the scale. And you caught it on the frog, right, Spike?
Yes, sir.
How'd you catch it? What'd you do?
Yes, sir. Just pulled him along, nice and gentle, and she popped on her pretty hard.
Now he had another one 5 or 6 pounds to hit. So there's a couple good fish here. We're just kind of work it over, and if we have to, we could even have some shiners we can throw. Anyway, folks, we're up. I tell you, Mike has a beautiful farm up in Maryland, and he invited me up there last year to do some turkey hunting. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate that. That was good.
I hope you come back.
Yeah, boy, that was a good one. Well, anyway, folks, let's get started. Well, I'm going to show you what I'm using right now. I'm using a little chatterbait. This chatterbait is a 3/8 ounce model. It's the Jackhammer series, and that produced. But the frog was the big deal. The big Spro frog, like you both using, and that's running on 60. You got 65 pound test line, and you got a nice reel. And see, this is the same thing here. That's a beautiful combination right here. 65 pound line. Woo, son, let's get after him. Pull him out, pull him out, pull him out. You got him. I think you got him. GoPro's okay. That's good. Okay, you got him out of there. Almost out.
You come up here, Pop, maybe.
It's in there pretty thick.
Pull him out. At 65, you keep reeling down. Just reel down. There we go. Got him out. Got him out now.
Yep.
Got him out. That's a good one. That's a good bass. Yes, sir, son. That's a nice one there.
All right.
Now we're talking.
All right,
hey,
baby.
That's a good bass, huh?
Right.
Hey, we've all caught a good one.
I got back in that opening,
Well,
and when I got on this edge of that high grass, well, boom, he hammered that thing.
They hammered it, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a nice bass.
Hammer time, baby.
Sure
That's
is.
a good one, son.
Yes, sir.
We haven't caught a lot of fish today, but they've caught some good quality fish, you know?
Absolutely.
That's a quality fish there,
Oh, yeah.
Spike. Nice one.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
How'd he take the frog? Really good?
Oh, yeah.
He just hit it
that
hard.
open water, and when I got on that edge of that high grass, he just hammered it.
Oh, wow. That's a good
Let's
one.
see, fellas. Get in there. Kodak moment.
That's a good
All
one.
right.
Taking pictures of the guy taking pictures.
There you go.
That's right.
There
That's
you
right.
go. Nice
That's a
bass.
good one. That's a good one.
Nice bass.
Way to go, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Couldn't have had it without you.
Oh, that was a good deal. That was a really good deal. He threw it. He threw it right back in that pocket.
I threw it in the pocket, and then when he got up on his edge,
Boom.
little thing.
That's a good one.
Let me get a picture of it again.
That's
He got
good.
right on that edge, and he just hammered it.
Well, see, this is where it's funny because where you just caught your monster bass was right there.
Yeah.
Just to cast that way. They just cast this way, and just to cast that way, I caught one. So we got a little school here.
Yeah,
Got a little
yeah.
school
That's a
here.
good spot. Hot
right
spot.
in this one area. Yeah. We got a big one. Woo! Got a big one.
Take that
Got a
motherfucker
big
there.
one, son. Oh, as big as the other one. Oh.
That's a nice
It's
one.
the same fish. I got it from Disney World.
I think you're
Look
right.
at that thing. Woo! Look at that guy. Another big 6 or 7 pounder. He's not quite as big as that 8,
She took
but
her,
he's
baby.
almost as big.
Okay, got him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Look at that thing.
She's ready to eat.
That's another 6-pounder. Oh,
That's
shoot.
nice.
That's a beautiful fish.
Real nice there. Look at that.
That's 2 big ones you got. 2 giant ones.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
nice.
let's see what time it is. Let's see, what time do you have?
It is 10:37.
Okay, the other day they were hitting at 10:30, 11, 11:30, and so that's a great big giant one. Woo, son. He knocked the heck out of that frog, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That thing smoked it.
We haven't caught many fish. We got an 8, a 6, a 4, and a 3. That's
nice.
pretty good, isn't it?
That's a good fish there.
That's
Look
a
at
good
that.
fish.
Shoo.
That's as good as can be, son.
I like that.
That's a beautiful bass.
Weigh him, Spike.
Ah,
Here,
yeah,
let's see.
yes, sir.
Here, let me just weigh him.
Yeah, it's got to be. That's got to be a fucking 7.
That
I
thing.
don't know how to work this thing.
Just clip him
Where you
in,
See,
get
we'll get him on the side here, like this.
and then it just weighs down and you get to look at the sides.
He's a little over
6 and a quarter.
He's 6 1/4 pounds.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a hefty
The
one
other
there,
one's a little
baby.
bit bigger. The other one, see, that one's 6 1/4. If you can see it right here.
Handy.
That's a nice one, baby.
That's 6 1/4 right there. Right there, 6 1/4. That's a good one.
Shoo.
Woo, son.
We hit it
Yeah.
good, didn't he?
Nice one. And that's 10:30 in the morning. It's just so crazy because it's windy and the sun's out and it's blowing hard, and you wouldn't think that there's any fish being caught, but now we've caught an 8, a 6 1/4, a 4, and about a 3 something. So that's some good fish. 14. We got like 20 pounds of bass already.
Shoo.
Yeah. Let's see, 14 and 7. Yeah. We got 20 pounds of bass with just 4 fish. More than
There,
20.
buddy. She's a little hung up, I think. Something. Hopefully the motor didn't get her.
Go. You got him? There you go. Keep pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah,
son,
going.
you got
Yeah.
him. Okay, here's the camera right here.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one, son.
Oh, come on, baby.
Huh?
Got it.
All right, okay, another good one. Look at that. Another 3 or 4 pounder. Way to go, Mike.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
Way to go.
Take
Mike's got 2 nice ones,
it. Yep.
and
Right in the lip,
Spike
too.
has got 2 big monsters.
Look at that. Look at where that lip. There's a lip catch. Roland likes that. Right in the lip.
That's 25 pounds of bass we have with 5 fish.
Yeah.
Right
Good.
in the lip, too.
Good day, baby.
Yeah, baby. Shit, every day with Roland's a good day. You know, just love it. Love fishing with this frog,
You
too.
got the frog down there, down the
Later than
stomach.
you would think.
Stuck in there.
Anybody? There you go.
There you go,
Not
Michael.
real big, the smallest one, but still,
We'll take it. Still a good one.
it's still
Yeah.
a good one.
Heck yeah.
He hit right back in this thick stuff.
On the back side of
In
that.
the back side of this real thick
Back
island.
side of
So,
that
so
stuff
these
again.
little places here would be good
would be a
too.
good spot, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
I threw right down alongside
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
All right.
So
Good spikeroo?
Oh, yeah.
that's a good deal.
We're ready to
Way to
rock.
go, Mike.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, buddy.
Okay.
Give you another
Whew.
day.
Son, this is a crackerjack day. I'm sorry. If the wind's blowing like crazy, the sound is probably all messed up, and the sun's out bright. Everything's wrong, but the big monster bass are biting. Whew. That one, it was a small one there, but there's some big ones that were biting.
You hammered that thing. You hammered like a big one.
Big ones were biting.
Hey, Luke. I am. I was checking on your fuel, man. Make sure you're all right. That was you out there? Hey. No, was she getting low?
There we go, GoPro. I got him, son. I got him. I got him. I got him.
Oh, that's a nice.
Okay, that's a nice one.
Damn, boy.
I got him, son. He finally, yeah, I finally kept fooling with him.
Let me get a picture of that baby.
Hey, it took a while. I kept fooling with him, you know.
One thing, everything is hitting.
Just kept fooling with him. Big old 5-pounder too. So we've gotten some good fish today.
Oh yeah.
Really good fish. But that fish he hit a long time ago and swirled at it. He's not quite 5, but he's about 4.5. But that gives us about 28 pounds of bass, almost 30 pounds of bass right there.
Yeah.
Because we got an 8, we got a 6 1/4, we got one about 4.5, we got another 4. Boy, we got some good ones, son. I'm gonna drop him back in the water. Woo! That's what it's all about. That's the deal. Just have to keep making them mad. Well, it's getting late in the day, Spike.
It is.
You had the big fish of the day. You had that 8-pounder.
It was a big one.
I tell you what, folks, we started fishing before we got the camera set up. You got your picture. You got the camera.
I did.
We're gonna show the camera that picture. Okay, folks, look at this thing. Okay, folks, now here's what we caught this morning. Look at this big old fish. Boy, I tell you what, Spike, that thing was 8 pounds. That thing's a giant. You and your dad are holding that big old fish, and we didn't have the camera going, but I tell you what, that's your second biggest fish you've ever caught.
That is.
That is a big one.
You put his
That's
on.
a monster. Okay, folks. You know the thing about it, we all lost fish more than what we caught. In fact, you had another, at least a 6 or 7-pounder. Again, another one. Plus, you had another 6-pounder, and you had 2 more probably that big as well. And I did too, and so did your dad. So Mike had a couple big ones. So we actually lost probably more than we caught.
I did.
But we really had a good day. We really had some big fish. But you know, you never can figure it out. The wind might be different, and they might not bite tomorrow. I don't know.
Hey.
But they bit today.
A day on a boat with you is a good day.
Hey folks, you know, today was really a great day. All morning long, it was a little bit of cloud cover. This frog, this Spro 60 frog, really did the trick. Have it, you know, hooked up on 65-pound braid, a big heavy-duty flipping stick, and just a button to really kind of hold on. And the thing about it, I had 3 or 4 really nice fish that I caught, 6 and 7 pounds, 5 and 6 and 7 pounds, but I lost equally, actually more fish than I caught. These fish you can't see that they're spawning. You don't really know if they're spawning, but the water's only about 2.5 feet deep, and they probably are spawning, but you just can't see them. But anyway, there's a wave of fish in that one little area. I got about a 5-acre area that is just full of beautiful bass. And I hope I taught you a few things about how to frog fish. And frog fishing was really a special deal. It's so much visual action, so much fun. That's my favorite kind of fishing. But for just meat, potato, good hardcore fishing, for just winning a tournament, hey, power fishing with a big crawworm, you know, in those reeds and heavy cover with the big flipping stick, that's the way to really make it work as well. Hey folks, please hit that likes button. It's the grease that keeps the wheels turning, and Bass Pro Shop and Frog Togs and Spike It and all my good advertisers and Tracker Marine, and all these people would just go crazy over you hitting that likes button. So I appreciate it. Hey, I hope I taught you a few things about how I fish Lake Okeechobee, particularly in the springtime when they're spawning. Okay folks, we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.